So, if you've been doing all the right things for your weight loss, you're trying to lose weight, you're eating all the right things, you're exercising, and the scale just isn't budging or it's not moving like you think it should, one of the root causes that I often see is issues with cortisol. If you don't know me, my name is Michelle. I'm a family nurse practitioner specializing in weight loss and hormone balance. So, cortisol, most people have heard of it, and it is our primary stress hormone. So it has a good purpose, and in small doses, it is good. If we have a stressor, let's say there's a bear chasing you, your body's going to instantly dump some cortisol. It's going to make you more alert. It's going to give you a boost of energy. It's going to prepare your body for whatever challenge is ahead. The problem we face in today's world is that our bodies don't know the difference between real threats like a bear and just common everyday stressors that we have to deal with. And there's a lot of stressors. Just life in general generally has quite a bit of stress. And so, what happens over time is that if you're constantly exposed to stressful events or just there are environmental things too, just toxins that we're exposed to every day. That's a stressor for your body. Not sleeping well, eating crap food, all those things stress our body. So, after a while of your body being inundated with stressful situations, your body kind of poops out. It can't keep up with that demand. So, what I often see is that there's no cortisol. Your body doesn't have that natural reaction to stressors anymore. And so, you have often it's called adrenal fatigue. The adrenals is what makes your cortisol. And so, after a while, they just poop out, and then you don't have very much cortisol at all. So, what I often see is that patients will come to me and they'll say, well, I told my doctor all these things, and they did a bunch of blood work and said everything was fine. I've never seen it. You can do a cortisol lab test with your blood. I've personally never seen one done. I'm sure it has been done. You can do it. The issue with it, with normal blood work, is that even if your doctor did order it, you're going to get one single snapshot of cortisol. And cortisol, the amount of it naturally in our bodies should be highest in the morning, and then it should gradually come down throughout the day and be the lowest near bedtime. And so if you just do one single snapshot, you're not really getting the full picture of where your cortisol is at, what it's doing in a regular day. So to really check that, you need to do either a not blood, urine or saliva testing. Now we do work with a functional lab company, and they have great kits. It gets mailed to your house. It gives you specific instructions. For instance, like your morning test, they want you to do it exactly 30 minutes after you get up. That's when your cortisol should be the highest for the day, because you're getting out of bed, you're getting going, you need some energy to get your day started. And then specific times throughout the rest of the day. So before lunch, before supper, and at bedtime. And then you can really see the pattern of what your cortisol is doing for the entire day. So for instance, on my personal test that I did, I have adrenal fatigue. Like, my morning levels were low, they were low throughout the day, and they were even below the low normal of before bedtime. So, depending on if you have elevated cortisol, which we do see oftentimes, or if you have adrenal fatigue, that would change what you needed to do to help your body get that adjusted and in balance. So it's a really good test. I think it's very reasonably priced. It's $150. You get the kit sent to you. You do your 4 tests. Then we get those results. We give you a report of your findings and then what would be recommended to help balance that out. Some of the symptoms are um, issues with sleeping, and in particular, this one's very specific. So if this is you, you'll be like, oh, if you wake up most nights between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., that's very specific to your cortisol. Isn't that crazy? But that was me, like, check, check, check for sure every night between. It would be so frustrating. Trouble sleeping in general, feeling wired but also tired, cravings, especially for sweet things, low energy that does not improve with rest, brain fog, irritability, and just kind of feeling off. Those are just a few of those. So I wrote a blog post recently about this too. I'll link it below. I'll put a link below about the test if anyone's interested. And if you have any questions, just let me know.